Welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic, with me, Get Daved. So last time we found out I'm Darth Revan. That was a shock and a half. I am going to go to Manaan. Okay, apparently we're there. Guess I'm gonna try leaving, and if I walk into space, well... Oh yeah, the Gizka. Yep. We gotta get rid of those. And we're gonna stick with my favorites this time. We'll go Jolee and HK. Man. Jolee would never condone the Geno Haradin thing I've been doing, but HK? Man. He'd love me to bring him along. I think I will. Jolee Bindo. They probably want to bump up his wisdom. Yeah. His hit points are so low, though. Level 16 for him. They're really straggling behind.
What?
Oh well. So first things first, we're gonna see if there's someone around who can deal with our Gizka problem. Like this merchant. Oh no. You mean me? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Jerk.
Manaman atota. Hakiju krata bola shui chongatong. Tong haitwam chichi lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwat.
Okay.
Kun ita haldonga. Iking kuno pa mulerachi. Tong abog sha umina.
Okay.
Kabadupa ku palia mukapata. Budana chaku. Dolpa da bongwale katuna.
Dresde on Korriban.
Kabadum ku pilio bote.
Okay.
Witam boragato tong abog.
Yet another reason to go to Korriban last. Wow, all that for an endorsement. I'm Commander Shepard and I endorse this message. I don't think he'll carry anything interesting. Yeah, just a bunch of steroids, actually. But one of the Selkath along here, Nubasa. Any exotic species? Well, I have a pest. I have some Gizka. It's like jackrabbits. I've got a pretty high persuade skill. Wow. No, dude, you gotta be smarter with your money, but thanks. I kind of feel bad for hustling him. Okay. We could speak... Jolee's not so bad. Alright.
Oh, I never did I?
Nope.
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderin Willick juice.
I don't even know what that
Anyway,
means.
I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Yeah, No interest in just seeing Darth Revan walk up?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know. How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. Then there's all the critters and the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Okay.
So I could. Not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Now I believe you.
Interest? Well, I certainly don't have a vested interest. Call it more idle curiosity. Your destiny is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
I can also see why you didn't fit in the Jedi Order.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass.
Incidentally,
Whether
she's
you
got some
follow
pretty
the
good
same
robes you
path
can
or
get in
each
Knights of the Old
other.
Republic too.
For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day. Nonsense. If I ever refuse to help you when you ask, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I
You haven't
will
been
say
that
is
helpful.
this little escapade
Talking to
does
you is like
remind
getting
me
a
bit of my
concussion.
adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? Too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
There we go. Oh, and by the way,
You did what was necessary. Sunry was guilty. Sad as that fact makes me. Justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But
yeah, I
that's the
wish he
thing
hadn't
about
too.
wishes. They don't come true. And now Sunry's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know, once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Alright. HK was doing some power pacing there. So now we're going to head into Manaan, and I guess I have to talk to Hulas and claim my wonderful, wonderful rewards for all my contract killing. Also, a tip from Get Daved, be sure to report Zulon's assassination first, because he, of course, is not mandatory, and there will be some surprises once you report the other ones. Now, if only I remembered where Hulas was. I'm gonna go with East Central. Or whichever one I'm walking towards right now. It seems like this is the east direction, though. I'm gonna feel like I let all of you down if I pick the wrong one. Oh, good. We're just gonna tweak the party selection for a minute. Hey, Hulas. Good to know. I thought you only associated with people like that. Why didn't they kill him? They're very good. What? Oh, that would be best for both of us. Now, boy, that was a lot of experience points. If you go there, you can fight him all right. But he brings backup, and so should you. We're gonna go with HK. Yeah, we'll go HK and Jolee. Actually, what am I talking about? I need skills. Where I'm going, I need skills. And fat ones at that. So some decent bonuses with the Genoharadan, G-Biddle's Visor, but Strength plus 4, that's what I'm really interested in. And I believe... Oh, mission, you can do better than that. Was wondering if there was anything better for some of my other companions, but I think we're good for now.
What?
So, time to visit the Republic Embassy and go on with that quest that I was going to start oh so long ago. I barely remember what it was all about. Hey, Roland.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Yep, I was on trial for it and everything.
It appeared to have been tampered with. So the Sith... And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of KotOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes KotOR exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway.
Sure.
So we made a deal.
Oh.
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest KotOR directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively.
Sure, the Sith have probably started doing something similar.
So we must
Good initiative, Roland.
The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map.
Okay, so down we go.
Cut off abruptly after that. We haven't heard from the station since.
Actually, you know what? The Sith are probably going to just try taking over yours rather than, you know...
We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here.
Oh, everybody
Ostensibly,
is.
they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith. But they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Brackard Rift, we We send our contingent of public soldiers down to investigate. None return. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station.
Why don't you do some sort of streaming video?
Our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith, and now I must live up to my end of the bargain. I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure.
Okay.
Merely use this card to get past the door behind our KotOR packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something.
Or if I survive.
Assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Alright, a lot of exposition there, everybody. And on that note, we should probably end the video because we don't have that much time to, well, keep going. Last one was a bit of a marathon, too. So tell you what, we'll head down, we'll hop in this submersible after we loot the area, or at the very least map it. Well, that wasn't very exciting. Okay. After that quick lap, always good to get some exercise. To the submersible. And next time, this will have loaded. I'll see you there.